Hi guys, welcome to another buzzing walkabout here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today's video, I've got to be honest with you, I was really torn between do I or don't I do this video. And you know, I've been asking a few of my friends here and I've been talking about my thoughts, and it was a bit of a mixed reaction, to be honest. Some of you said yes, do it, and others said no, stay well away. So me being me, I thought no, I want to do this, I want to talk about it, and if nothing else, I hopefully will get a message across to people about the perils of what we're going to discuss today and about the implications of what may or may not come of it. Look at that car. Anyway, that car has nothing to do with today's show, although it might be. Maybe that's how they funded it. I don't know. Damn, I shouldn't say that. Anyway, so today's question is drugs. Should you take drugs here in Pattaya and in Thailand? And I'm going to go through this with you. I'm going to give you some examples of people that have fell on the wrong side of this discussion. And by all means, please, you know, drop your comments below. What do you think? I'm not here to preach to you. I am nowhere in any way in a position to be able to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I just want to highlight the difference, in my opinion, about what happens here in Thailand if you get caught, as opposed to other places where it may be slightly more lenient, and in some cases, I don't honestly know, I'm guessing maybe it's more severe if that's possible. But anyway, so I'm here on Beach Road. I'm at the very beginning of Beach Road, and I just want to start the video with the picture of the beach to show you what we have here in front of us, what's on offer, and why would you jeopardize all of this for a little bit of that? I don't know. So I'm going to walk over onto the beach now. I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you what is a beautiful day today. Really is a beautiful day today, and definitely a day for being down on the beach. All right, so let's go have a look. All right, so I'm on the beach now. I hope the wind's not too bad today. It's a bit breezy, but hopefully that's not being picked up too much. But look at this, you know, this is where we are. This is Pattaya, and this is what is on offer. And I, for the love of God, can't understand why you would swap this for Bang Kwan Prison just for a little bit of that. And I'm going to walk off the beach in a second because it is a bit blustery, so I don't want to ruin the video audio. So we are going to walk along Beach Road. Hopefully it'll be a bit better. But I don't know, guys, you know, what do you think? You know, like I said to you, I'm no angel, okay? I've lived up in London. I've grown up in London. Yes, I've seen it all. I've even had an experience with it. You know, it is what it is, and for many people around the world it is part and package of their enjoyment, and I'm not here to throw stones and cast judgment or anything like that, but I think there's a fundamental difference between doing what you want to do elsewhere. Not that I'm condoning it, so please don't take that the wrong way, but what I'm trying to explain to you is doing it maybe in your home country, the repercussions of what you do may well be nowhere near as severe as here. And I want to give you a few examples, and these are people that are very high profile public cases. These are things that people can read about, you can Google them, you can search them, but these are real life cases of people that have dabbled and have got stuck and got caught. And I think one of them that springs to mind is Warren Fellows. Now, Warren Fellows was a 25-year-old Australian, and he came over here, and I think it was 1976, 77, something like that. It was in the late 70s, and he got caught. And for the pleasure of what he was doing, he was sentenced to life in prison. Now, he was given a King's Royal Pardon. Oh, hello, steady on, he took my head off. He was given a King's Royal Pardon in 87. And I have to say, I was quite surprised that he was issued with a King's Royal Pardon, particularly because of what it was that he was arrested for and what he was sentenced for. Because in general, anything to do with drugs here in Thailand is an absolute no-no, and there is very little, if any, sympathy whatsoever from the authorities here. So for him to get a King's Royal Pardon in 1987, in my eyes, was absolutely unbelievable. I didn't think that that would happen, because in all fairness, it is the biggest of all the sins you can commit here in Thailand. And he was a very lucky guy in terms of getting his pardon. But if you read his documentation, his books, etc., he makes he doesn't hide the fact that the time he spent in Bang Kwan was just horrific. You know, it was unbelievably brutal. There was huge things that were going on where people even lost their life inside the prison. And again, you've got to ask yourself that question: is it really worth it? Another good example is Luke Cook. Now, I met Luke, I knew Luke, and he owned 2 places in Soi Buakhao. He owned a Jolly's restaurant, and he also owned a bar called the Piss Stop. Now, back in 2015, Luke was arrested for supposed drug smuggling, and also implications about gangland killings, etc., which, I've got to be honest with you, really did shock me, because I'd met Luke a few times and he really did seem to be a very nice guy. But he was arrested for smuggling drugs and he was sentenced to death. So in 2015, both him and his wife were sentenced to death, and you know, they're on death row right now. The sentencing was upheld. It went to another hearing to see if they could reduce it, and it was upheld. So they're currently on death row. Now, you know, when you look at death row in Bang Kwan, there's like 510 people, I think it is now, that are on death row and waiting for their date. And the last execution here was back in 2019, and that was a drug-related crime, and he was given lethal injection. So, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah. The whole city today, yeah?
I know. What a beautiful day to be sunbathing.
Oh,
hey, enjoy your day, my friend. Enjoy your day. And you know, so they do carry this stuff out. They do put it to the end result. And as I say, in 2019, that they took a guy's life. And I don't know, guys, you know, it kind of just miffs me that you would potentially, should I say, put yourself in that situation, put yourself in that danger for what? You know, for this kind of environment. I don't know, guys, maybe I'm talking rubbish here, maybe you disagree with me, maybe you agree with me. I really, as I said to you earlier, I was a bit unsure about making this video, and I don't really know where the content of this video should be going, because for me it's very simple: just don't do it. Simple as that, guys. Do not do it. And very recently, there was a 51-year-old Danish man arrested for crystal meth, and he's currently going through the system. Now, he was caught by a stooge. A policeman posed as a customer, and they nailed him, and he had bags and bags of crystal meth on him. And he's in a world of trouble now. He really is in a world of trouble. And it happens even more so here. You know, I'm walking down Beach Road, and I remember back in the day, you know, you could come down here and you'd hear Charlie, Charlie. And I used to joke with these guys and say, oh, my name's Trevor, but thanks very much. But really what they mean by that is, do you want some Coke? That's what the nickname for Coke is, Charlie. And you just, you know, even if you were into that kind of thing, you don't know who it is that's asking you that question. It may be an undercover policeman, and you may be about to just put the whole of your life into the frying pan, and they're going to turn the heat up so hot it's going to blister every part of your body. And for what, guys? You know, for what? Because when you look at where we are in Pattaya, we've got beautiful weather, we've got incredibly beautiful women, we've got a fantastic worldwide known and respected nightlife here that can challenge every other country in the world. Why do we need to introduce that kind of thing into our environment? Why? Because from what I can see, and maybe you disagree with me or maybe you agree with me, but what I can see is it just ends up in a whole world of trouble and in a big fat mess. So there you go, guys. That's my shout on today's video. As I say, I wasn't really sure whether to do this video. I was a bit apprehensive, if I'm being honest. I think if I can give anybody any tips or words of wisdom or any advice whatsoever, about coming here to Pattaya, and just, you know, not just Pattaya but Thailand as well, is the risk versus the reward, in my eyes, isn't justifiable. Because if they catch you here, it's not like back in London. I mean, in London, if you get caught in possession, you get a little slap on the wrist, maybe you go to court, get a fine, whatever, and that was it. Here, guys, you're going to Bang Kwan. You are in a world of trouble, and it really isn't worth it. It really isn't. So there you go. I don't know, what do you think, guys? What I do want to show you, and apologies for the wind, is look at that view. There you go. That's my answer to that. Now that is a beautiful drug. That's something I will never get tired of. All right, so we're going to head back up now. Now, incidentally, did you watch my video about Malibu? If you like your saxophone, your jazz, that place there, and as you can see, is undergoing some refurbishments. But that place there, the A1 Hotel, absolutely an amazing place to visit. And again, you know, these kind of places are available to you to have fun and enjoy yourself. And you can see there, they're doing a huge refurbishment. So clearly, they've got big plans on the horizon. All right, so I'm going to wander back. And I apologise for this video. There's a part of me deep down says to myself, no, you should have left this alone, Trevor. But I've got to be honest with you, you're probably right, I probably should have left it alone. But at the same time, if it, hello buddy, if it helps just prevent one person making that mistake, then I guess this video is worth it. And I hope you all guys understand why I've said what I said, the meaning behind what I said, and I appreciate any comments, I really do. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'm just going to wander back up here, go back to my motorbike, and in a second I'll just turn the video around. Let's just choose a nice backdrop, and I think this one here looks perfect. So let me just turn this around while this car with this music. I mean, look at this car, right? It must be deafening here, look. Damn, that's loud. All right, let me turn the video around. Okay guys, so that's it for me today here on Buzzing Walkabout, here on Buzzing Pattaya. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a controversial subject, and as I said to you, I wasn't really sure about doing it, but I've done it now, so there you go, it's out there, there's no turning back. And I really would appreciate your comments as to what do you think. And you know, I don't know guys, let's just see where this video goes. I really am uncertain on this one, if I'm being brutally truthful. But look behind me there, the beach, it just looks, look at that. It looks beautiful. There's hardly anybody on the beach. Can you believe that? I really don't get it. They've done a lovely job here, and yet still, even the locals and that don't use the beach. Why? It's just so beautiful. All right, well anyway, that's it for me today guys. Please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out our members area, there's lots of little goodies in there that you may or may not want to have a look at. And also don't forget, join our Telegram group. Yes, we've got lots and lots of people in the Telegram group, all with a like-minded interest in Pattaya, etc, etc. Join the gang, come and have a chat, meet new friends. It really is a fantastic platform to be involved in. All right, so that's it from me guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember, drop your comments below, let me know what do you think, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be out very soon. All right guys, thanks ever so much. Wherever you are in the world, please stay safe.